Hi everyone, this is Evie's Awakened Soul coming at you with your October reading for the sign of Gemini. This is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of October. So if the messages resonate with you, that's great, they're for you. If the messages do not resonate, then they're not for you. This is a general reading. It's hard to pick up on everyone's energy, but you can always take a look at your Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, or you can always check out the other wonderful, amazing tarot readers on YouTube. Please keep in mind that because this is a general reading, whatever messages do come out is based off of energies and not genders. Also, feel free to swap the people involved. If I'm saying this is you and you know it's the other person, please feel free to swap. You know your situation best. I'm trying to get out all the videos so that they can be up and ready for the month of October. Please also, if you don't feel that it resonates with you at the moment, that is absolutely fine. These messages coming out are for the month of October, and I am posting these readings and doing them in September. So please check them out in October for which the energies should apply. Just saying. Some people will comment and say, this doesn't resonate or whatever it is. And at the end of the day, we're not even in the month yet. So you need to let the month come and the energies play out. Okay. Wow. All right, Gemini. Seems like there's some messages I want to fly out here. That's for sure. Bear with me as I shuffle on camera. Of course, I like to shuffle on camera. I'm not one of those tarot readers that place their cards before. Although I've thought about it, it would save time before pressing the record button, but we'll see. Maybe one day if I'm pressed for time. I always feel like I'm pressed for time. What am I saying? I just gotta make it work no matter what. Bear with me 1 second. Hi, Gemini. Sorry about that. Let's continue and see what we have for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of October. I'm gonna leave it. It came out reversed, so I guess it's meant to be reversed. And one more card. Okay. Let's see what we got here. So to start off with, I feel like Gemini, you're worried about something. You're worried about a new offer here. I feel like there's a new offer in love. This could be a new relationship that you're going towards. This could be something that resonates with you emotionally. You know, there's a new beautiful blessing here for you. You know, and you're stressing out and you're worrying, and I don't feel like there's a need for you to worry. And the reason why I say that is because I feel like this is written in the stars for you. You know, you have this is like a new endeavor. This is something you're creative with, something you're passionate about. You know, this new start, you have like this idea and you're taking action towards it, but you're worried. You're worried that this is not going to work out. This is not going to pay off. This is not going to go in your favor. But this is, again, I feel like this is something that's written in the stars for you, and you're stressing yourself needlessly. It's not necessary for you, Gemini. I'm not even sure if you guys have been hearing me well. I hope you have been. Sorry, because the speaker is acting up. Um, I feel like the I feel like your ships are coming in. This is something that you've been wanting, but at the end of the day, you know, you so your ships are coming in. You are actually walking towards what this is. It's coming in for you. And you're confident in yourself, but you feel like it's not going to pay off. And I don't know why you're feeling like that. So it's almost like you're afraid it's not going to pay off if you put the effort into it. Again, this is something you're very passionate about. I feel like this is something that's close to your heart. There's a new beginning here for you. You have the idea. It's something that is, it's aligned for you, but you're worrying. It's going to take work. I will say that. Hard work is going to be necessary for this new creative beginning that you have going on here. Okay? And although I feel like there's self-doubt when it comes to this beginning, and because it's brand new, and I feel like this is something you haven't done before. So this is the reason why there's needless worry. You know what? You need to have faith. This is something, again, that's aligned for you. It's written in the stars. This is something that you're going to be very successful in. I feel it. I know it. You don't only have this new creative start that, this is going to be clear. You're going to take this in a direction, or this is going to go in a direction that you didn't know was possible. But I feel as if you're overthinking this instead of allowing it to play out the way it needs to. The advice here is, to continue to work hard and do what it is that you do. If you're passionate about this new beginning, go for it. The sky's the limit, especially with the star card there. This is something that's meant to be. This is, the divine, letting you know this is probably something you've been wishing for, that you can do, and it could be something you love. And the trade-off is you love it, but you can also, probably profit from it as well. Besides that, I do see love coming in for you also. So, Gemini, if you are single, just know love is coming in for you. Now, if you are not single, that is fine too. This can be a renewal of the love that you have for someone, especially with these creative endeavors coming out, and they can be very supportive. I feel as if you can also, if you are tied up with someone, you can feel like they're walking away because you want to invest some time into these creative endeavors. You want to invest in in your passion. You could be afraid that, someone will not understand and walk away from you. But again, these are worries and concerns that I don't feel you should have, because you're overthinking it. You're stressing yourself out, and, you have a lot going on here that's pretty, it's beautiful. Again, I feel like this is, a wish that's actually coming true. So I do feel like there's going to be an offer made, or there have been several offers made. It's been slow in regards to the offers that has been coming your way. It hasn't measured up to what it is that you deserve, or work hard for, or have been wanting. And so you're not accepting or taking any of these offers. You're not even going to take the chance. Like, you're just not interested. You're not going to accept anything that comes to you. Again, you've been waiting. It's been slow in the process, and what has been coming your way offer wise is not exactly, you could be worried. That's what you could be worried about. Receiving offers, this could be about work. I feel like this is in regards to work. I do see love here too, but work is coming out very strongly. I do see you worrying because you want to take these creative endeavors, but your passion. You want to take your passion. You have this new beginning. You have these ideas. You want to push forward. This is something that's written in the stars for you. It's aligned for you. This is something brand new that you probably never really thought you can do. And it's the time is now. It's here for you to do it. And you're worried that it's not going to turn out in the way that you hope it could, victoriously, but it will. You will have to work hard and apply yourself. And I don't see that being in the issue. You're just worrying and stressing when there's no need to. You're going to receive your wish fulfillment, especially if you apply yourself. I feel like you were comfortable with ways that you were used to. So if you work for a corporation, if you work for companies and you did a specific job and that was something that you always brought home, you always brought home the donuts because that was a guaranteed paycheck. If that's what you're trying to go back to, that no longer is what it no longer resonates with you. This new creative start that you have here, these ideas that you have that you're going to put into play, this is your new beginning. That's the reason why nothing has been working out in your favor in regards to your past life financially. There's no new beginning and no new start here, in the way that you were used to. So that's what I see as your concern. You do have the choice and the option. You can go back to what you once did. Just know this is not something that's going to resonate with you any longer, and you're not going to be happy, and it's not going to fulfill you. And because of what it is that you want to do, the idea that you have, what you're putting into play, that's something that's going to pay off for you. Again, it's going to be hard work, but it's going to be worth it. You need not to fear that it will not pay off. You will not be broke and homeless, because this is the messages that I'm getting. You're feeling as if you're going to be broke and homeless if you go for what your heart truly desires and what it is that you want to do. This new creative start that you want to, embark on this new path. You need to have faith in this because, it's like you're being guided to take on this new creative, this new path, You're being guided, and the reason why it's happening now is because now's the time, You have a choice, but I see you moving forward with this, if you choose this, victoriously, definitely and without a doubt. You're going to start from the beginning. I don't like to say you're going to start from the bottom because, it's not the bottom when it's something you truly love. It's something you care about, something you're passionate about, something that's going to help others, If this is something that if this resonates with you, know that this new start is something that is beautiful. And, just it's a matter of time. It's a matter of you actually putting it into play and not worrying about, don't worry so much about the outcome. You can manifest. You manifested this new beginning. Don't worry so much about the outcome. Just go for what is in your heart, what you are passionate about, what you feel. It will unfold before your eyes slowly as long as you continue to apply yourself. That's beautiful. You yourself feel conflicted. It's almost like, should I, shouldn't I? Should I, shouldn't I? You have all these thoughts in your head, you don't know what to do. It's like, it's a battle that's going on within you. But again, you have you're conflicted, but here the overarching energy is the Eight of Pentacles, which is quite the opposite. This Eight of Pumpkins is the Eight of Pentacles. This is someone who works hard for what it is that they want. And at the end of the day, you will succeed and move forward victoriously. This is something that is meant to be. This is something that you desire. This is something that makes you happy. So let's get a little deeper into this reading. Sorry about that. Bear with me 1 second. I just want to make sure that my camera does not turn off. So hold on 1 second. And I will die if I have to restart this reading. Okay. Hi, I'm back. So sorry about that. There's nothing worse than being told low battery and the whole thing shutting down on you. So let's get into this reading a little bit deeper. This is for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is going on here? For the month of October. Let's see what messages we have here for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of October. Okay. Let me put this down and let's see what we have here. These cards are so tiny. I'm kind of like blind. And it's frustrating here. So let me just take a quick look. Please bear with me. So yeah, I feel like again, I have to say it. I have to call it out for what it is. You're worrying. You're worrying, you're worrying, and you're worrying. If this is something that has to do with, you receiving feedback from customers, clients, associates, because again, I feel like this has to do with work. Into something that you love and you just don't want it, people to be critical of. I do feel like you're worried about that responses, and you have to understand. I mean, as a tarot reader here who gives messages, people can talk crap sometimes. They don't understand. Everyone has their preference on how they do things, how they give out messages, how they read cards. Not everything is standard or black and white. Everyone has their way of how they handle everything. So at the end of the day, I wouldn't worry about people per se and their criticism. If it's constructive criticism, there's nothing wrong with taking it in and considering it, but it should not change how you feel about what you're passionate about and your new start and your new beginning. I always say have faith. What's meant to be will be. Doors are opening and other doors are closing, and this is the reason why you're not being allowed to go back into what you were once comfortable with. You're now moving forward, and you're moving forward with your creative side. So kudos to you for that, and keep going. Don't worry so much what people have to say. You might have some type of cutthroats around you who want to put you down because they don't want you to succeed. Cut them off. Cut them off and don't worry about it. Here, again, this is something that's aligned with you. This is something, if you put the effort and you work hard, it's definitely going to come for you. You're in a place right now, you're at a crossroads where you have to make a decision. You're not wanting to make the decision because you are conflicted about this new beginning. You are not sure how you want to handle this or what you're going to do about it. The sad part about this is, not everything can be planned or controlled, but I do feel like you might have some type of, maybe subconsciously, maybe in dreams, there will be some type of awareness subconsciously that comes to you, and you will no longer, it's not that you won't have fear, but you're going to eventually get to the point where you are going to realize how you are going to start this journey of yours, this new beginning. You're going to embark on something new. You might be indecisive as to how to go about it. This can be an idea. This is something you feel passionate about. This is something that's aligned with you, that you love. You want to make the effort and put it in. You don't know, where the beginning lies. That's going to be revealed to you. That I feel like can come through dreams. You can hear it through signs. Your angels are talking to you. So just be forewarned that this is something that's going to come up and it's going to click. It's going to click instantly, and you're going to realize and you're going to recognize, okay, this is how I'm going to do it. I'm not sure this is the right way, but I'm just going to go for it. And you should, because once you do, you're going to leave the past in the past. You're going to go towards something that's much more beautiful, much more aligned with you, and it's going to make you extremely happy. You know, you have a sense, you have a feeling, you know that this is actually for you. This is what you are meant to do. This is what you've been wanting to do. It might not be exactly how you planned it to be, but this is something that definitely resonates with you. So I say keep moving forward, because mentally that's where you're at. You're moving forward. You're leaving the crap in the past of the old ways of how you actually managed to manifest your funds and your money. Things now are changing for you. And again, you're wanting to have something more aligned with who you are now and something you feel much more passionate about. Okay? Again, this is a decision that you need to make, but the universe has stepped in, darlings, whether you're aware of it or not. And again, they are giving you the opportunity for you to receive this wish fulfillment and these blessings, but you need to take action. Action is necessary. You need to stop, looking back towards the past and feeling fear or not sure of whether or not this is going to work out, because at the end of the day, this is going to work out beautifully, because there's no more doing things the old way. You have transitioned, you have changed through the process. Could be over the years, it could be just over the last couple of months, 6 months. This is something that is for you. You have this new start here. And I know normally we all like to hear about love and, relationships, etc. But for some reason, Gemini, the month of October is based on your finances and this new start for you. So, this is beautiful. This is something that, again, you work hard, you're going to have your head down, you're going to do what you need to do. And once you do that and you take this seriously, which I feel like you will, you just are concerned, at the end of the day, this is really going to pay off. So, that's really exciting. We're going to take the Whispers of Love Oracle deck and see what we have here for you. So here we have, I do feel like you're wanting love though, too. I do see new love coming in, but I do feel like you're worried. Again, if you're in a relationship, you're worried that someone might leave if you put your time and your effort into this new creative start that you want. You're definitely at a crossroads. But then if you're not in a relationship and you're single, again, I do see someone coming in, but I do feel like you're fearful that they might abandon you. It could be based on maybe the kind of work you want to do as well. You might feel as if somebody won't accept you because of it. Don't feel that way. This is something that's meant to be. When it's meant to be, that opens doors for you and it allows the right people to be with you as well. So you need to see it that way. But here this says get to know each other. Learning to meet another's need for love is important for a relationship to grow. So again, just like I said, if you're in a relationship, get to know each other. Let them understand what it is that you are passionate about, what it is that you do, and that you have the time and you know how to balance both if necessary, or that you will be working hard and might not have as much time, and maybe they might be more understanding than you thought they could be. Sorry, I'm tripping over my words. Okay. Next card says forgiveness. Nothing can be gained by holding on to past disappointments. So, You could be disappointed at the fact that maybe, what once was is not going to be. This, again, I feel like could be about work and money. You're maybe upset because doors are not opening. Maybe, you're not receiving the proper help that you thought you could for trying to go backwards into a field that you weren't happy about, but, brought home the donuts. Forgive yourself too and be patient. Know that you have the ability and all the tools you need to succeed to start this new endeavor. Believe in yourself. Next card out says, consider your foundation. You are being asked to look at how committed you are to love. Again, I feel like you're going to love what this is that you're doing, not just relationship love. I feel like this has to do, it could be in love and relationships. It could be in love with what it is that you're doing. It could be in love and with this new passion and start, with really wanting this because you love what you do. If you really love this and you really want to manifest this and bring this to people or just bring it into fruition, you really, really need to consider how committed you are to it. If you commit yourself, you will be super successful. I see you moving forward victoriously. And last but not least says, be authentic to who you are. You are asked to be real and true pertaining to who you are and how you feel. And my lovely Geminis, you guys know how to be authentic to yourself. You always have. You have the ability to be authentic to others too. When you really want to open your heart and you want to share the beauty of who you are and what it is that lights your fire, at the end of the day, you glow. You glow in ways that is amazing. You guys are so smart. You can be so compassionate and you have passion and you guys are driven. Always have been. Just keep your mind focused and do what it is that you want to set out to do. These are good. This is like a good omen for you. This is probably messages. This is not going to resonate with everyone, but you probably needed to hear this. Again, this is going to be for the month of October. So keep in mind that I'm uploading this reading in September, but you can always come back to it during the month of October. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. If you would like a reading that's that pertains to your personal situation, click on the link below. My email address is there. Reach out to me. Other than that, Geminis, I hope you all have a wonderful October and a happy Halloween. Bye for now.